Hi, my name is Janet Courtney, and I'm the CEO and founder of Lighthouse Therapy. And in this video, I really want to give you the heart of Lighthouse Therapy. What is our focus and what are our core values? When you talk about Lighthouse Therapy, we are a teletherapy company for schools. And we do this without investors. We don't want anybody coming in that is going to change our focus or our values by taking capital money or venture capital money, because we really want to stay a company that's focused on what we do. We're also a family company. There are 5 Courtneys that work for Lighthouse Therapy, myself as the CEO and my husband as our CTO. And then we have 3 grown children that work for us in billing and payroll, recruiting, and in our tech department. So you get a Courtney here in almost every aspect of what we do. And I just really love the fact that all of us here have a skill which we are able to give to Lighthouse. And then when you talk about a mission, our mission is to be a therapy company run by therapists for the betterment of students. I'm a speech language pathologist. I've been a therapist for 30 years, and I've been in teletherapy since 2011. So I've been doing teletherapy for a good bit of time at this point. So when we talk about being a therapy company run by therapists, myself, our director of clinical services, our assistant director of clinical services, and our director of sales are all therapists. I have a school psych, an occupational therapist, and another SLP that work as a core part of that team. And then when we talk about 4 therapists, we want to make sure that our therapists have the skills and have the tools to be successful. And we do all of that for the betterment of the students. That is the main reason that we exist as a therapy company. We want our students, the students that come to us, to be successful. So when we talk about our passion, we want to be seen as the best company for online therapy services while giving God all of the glory and praise. And yes, I brought faith into it because our core values are honesty, guidance, faith, growth, and respect. So when you talk about those 5 core values, faith is our center core value. You know, I am a Christian, and I believe that this is something that God called me to do. And so my mission and my vision and our values are all a part of what makes Lighthouse Therapy. So let's talk about the first one, honesty, our core value of honesty. Honesty is about telling the truth, being transparent. We really want to make sure that if you as a school or you as a therapist have a question about something that Lighthouse Therapy does, we want you to know that we're going to give you an honest answer. We try very hard to be transparent in how we bill and how we pay, because it's really, really important that if you work with us, you contract with us, that you trust us, because that needs to be a big part of what we do and what you're asking us to do, because ultimately the children are the students that you bring to us, the therapists that work for us, are going to win when we are successful and truthful. The second one is guidance. We want to guide the schools how teletherapy works with Lighthouse. I'm not saying that how we do it is the perfect way all the time, but we try really hard to make sure that we guide the schools with your onboarding, with a clinical coordinator who can answer your questions, with the therapist that we give you. And for our therapists as well, we guide them because we give them a mentor. Every single therapist that comes to work for Lighthouse, whether you've been a therapist for 5 minutes or 50 years, gets a mentor. Why? Because there's no stupid question. The only stupid question is the one that you don't ask. So we want to make sure that there is somebody there that can answer those questions of those therapists, that can answer the questions that the schools might have by reaching out to their clinical coordinator, so that if there is a question, that it gets answered, and it gets answered quickly. We want to make sure that we guide our schools, we guide our therapists into a successful school year. Our third core value, I've already touched on it, is faith. I am a Christian, and I believe that this company has been my mission, something that God has called me to do to be successful, because we want to take care of people. We want to take care of therapists. We want to take care of schools. And ultimately, we want to take care of the students that are brought to us. And then our fourth core value is growth. We want your school programs to grow and be successful. We want our therapists to grow and be successful. We want Lighthouse Therapy to grow and be successful. All of those things matter because those are important for our students' ultimate to be successful. And finally, respect is our fifth core value. Respect is about, again, it goes back to honesty, but it's also about respecting our therapists and what they're doing, respecting the schools and their time. Therapists spend a lot of time making sure that those sessions are successful and planned properly, and that we're working towards whatever it is that student needs to be successful in their education. When you contact Lighthouse, we want to respect your time because you're so busy. We know that you're busy. We get that you're busy because we're busy as well. So when you reach out to us, when you email Lighthouse, you will get a return email within 24 hours. Many of our customers have told us that communication is one of our strongest suits here at Lighthouse because we respect your time. If you send us an email, we want to make sure that you know that you've heard. If we have a therapist that's working Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and you email them on Tuesday, you're going to get an out-of-office message that says, hey, I heard you. I will get back to you as soon as I get back in the office. So making sure that you are heard, making sure that your requests are heard. And the same for the therapist. If you reach out to us and you have a question, anybody can talk to me. Anybody can reach out to someone within our corporation, within our company, and make sure they get their questions answered. Ask the questions. We respect those questions, and we want to make sure that those questions are answered. As always, if you have any questions, there you go, about what I just said, you want more information about Lighthouse, whether it's to contract with us with a school or to provide therapy as a therapist, please feel free to reach out to us. You can also find more information in our resource library at lighthouse-therapy.com. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.